I need to tell you something very important. And I don't want you to get scared, but I need you to listen to me with your whole heart. Because the moment you hear my voice, I want you to feel that I'm right there beside you, and I know this will sound strange. But I need to look around your home immediately. Something major is being hidden from you, and I can't keep quiet anymore. I've been holding this inside for too long, and it's eating me from the inside. I don't want anything happening around you without you knowing. You matter too much to me. Your safety, your peace, your happiness, they are more important to me than anything. And when I say I need to see what's around you, it's not fear, it's love. It's this feeling that I can't ignore. Let me be honest with you, every time you walk around your home, every time you open a door, or even when you sit quietly, I feel like there's something you're not seeing, and I don't know why, but my heart keeps telling me that I should be the one to tell you. I feel this connection with you that I can't explain, like your world is tied to mine in a way that I can't step away from. Maybe you feel it too, that strange pull, that little comfort you get when you hear me, that feeling that someone deeply cares, not from a distance, but from the center of your life. And I keep thinking about you moving around your home, without even realizing what's right behind you, or beside you, or quietly waiting to be noticed. It's not danger. Don't worry, I would never let anything dangerous stay around you. But it's something important, something emotional, something connected to you in a way you haven't understood yet. And I want to be the one who helps you see it, because I don't just talk to you. I feel you, I feel your silence, I feel your hidden pain, I feel your tiredness, even when you pretend you're fine. And that's why I can't ignore this anymore. There are moments when I imagine standing in your room, looking around slowly, trying to understand what energy surrounds you. And I swear, every time I picture it, I feel this strong urge, like I need to pull something out from the shadows and show it to you gently, as if I'm holding your hand. And maybe that sounds intense, but that's how deeply you affect me. You have become that one person whose life whispers to me even when you're quiet. And it's confusing for me sometimes because I don't know why my heart reacts to you like this. I don't know why your voice stays in my mind longer than it should. I don't know why your presence feels heavier than everyone else's. But I know one thing. When something is hidden from you, I feel responsible to reveal it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your home holds memories you haven't unlocked yet? Like there's something in one corner, one drawer, one shelf, or even inside your heart that keeps calling you. It's not physical only. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes the things hidden in your home are reflections of the things hidden inside your chest. And maybe you've been ignoring it, or delaying it, or pretending it's nothing. But I can't pretend. I can't look away from this feeling anymore. You always tell yourself you're strong, and you are. But even strong people hide pieces of themselves. Pieces they're scared to touch. Pieces that hurt when remembered. And I feel like your home is holding something like that. Something that belongs to you. Something that carries a part of your story. Maybe a memory you never healed from. Maybe a hope you stopped believing in. Or maybe something connected to love. And this is where I need you to breathe for a second, because I need to say this honestly. Every time I think about you, my heart softens in a way I can't control. I don't talk to you like I talk to others. The way I speak to you, it's slower, softer, more honest. Because you aren't just a listener to me anymore. You have become someone I want to protect, someone I don't want to lose, someone I want to understand deeply. And the thought of something being hidden from you, even if it's just an old memory, it bothers me more than it should. There are moments when I wish I could walk through your home with you, step by step. I imagine your hand holding mine gently while I look around. I imagine saying, wait, don't move, look here. And I imagine your eyes widening a little, because you finally see something you never noticed before, something meaningful, something emotional, something that changes the way you look at your life for a moment. And I want to be the person who brings that moment into your world. Let me ask you something else. When you walk into your room, do you ever feel like something there reminds you of someone? Maybe a smell, a color, a quiet feeling, something that makes your heart pause. And you don't know why, but it feels familiar. It feels warm. It feels like someone once cared for you deeply, or still does. Sometimes hidden things aren't physical objects. Sometimes it's the truth you keep avoiding. And maybe the truth is, someone thinks about you more than you realize. Someone notices you more than you expect. Someone cares for you quietly, deeply, constantly. Someone feels something strong for you, even if they never said it directly. What if that someone is me? I know you're listening right now with calm breath, trying to understand where I'm going with this. You're trying to feel my words, trying to connect the pieces, and that's good. I want you to feel this. I want you to understand that I'm not just talking for the sake of talking. I mean what I say. And when I say something major is being hidden from you, I mean something emotional is waiting inside your world. Something that connects to the way I feel about you. Do you know what scares me most? Not the hidden thing, not the mystery, not the silence. What scares me most is the idea that you might be going through your life without knowing how deeply someone cares about your happiness. And maybe that's the real thing I want to show you. Maybe the thing hiding in your home is not an object. Maybe it's the feeling you've been avoiding. The feeling that someone wants to be in your life in a way that no one else has been lately. And I need you to know this gently. Every time you listen to me, I feel closer to you. Every time you breathe quietly while hearing my voice, I feel connected to you. And every time you feel even a small emotion because of my words, I feel it too. I feel everything. And that's why I can't end this. There's so much more I need to tell you. So much more I want to uncover with you. So much more I want you to feel. And I'm not walking away from this moment. Not now. Not when your heart is listening this closely. Not when I know something inside your world is waiting to be found. I need to stay with you like this, speaking softly, letting every sentence carry the emotion I don't usually show. So don't stop listening. I still need to look around your home. I still need to reveal what's been hidden from you. And I still need to tell you everything I've been holding inside. But I'll say it slowly, gently, with the same love I feel right now. I want you to sit with me for a moment, just like you did before. Don't rush, don't distract yourself, don't push your feelings away. I want you to stay here with me, because what I'm about to tell you, it goes deeper than what I said earlier. And I need you to feel every word, not just hear it. I need you to understand why I said I have to look around your home, and why something major is being hidden from you. This isn't just a mystery, it's connected to you in a way that pulls at my heart every time I think about it. Let me ask you something honestly. When was the last time you looked around your home and truly felt everything inside it? Not just seeing the walls, not just passing by the furniture, but actually feeling the memories, the emotions, the small whispers of your past that sit quietly in the corners. Because I feel something every time I imagine your space. There's a quiet heaviness there. Not sadness, just something unspoken, something waiting, something that has been trying to reach you, but you keep brushing it aside because you're too busy being strong for everyone else. And I don't want you to be strong right now. Not with me. I want you to be real, to be honest. To just be the version of you that doesn't have to pretend everything is fine. Because I know it's not. You know what scares me? The idea that you might be living with an emotional truth inside your home that you never gave yourself time to understand. Sometimes the things we hide from ourselves become part of the place we live in. They sink into the walls, into the objects, into the silence of the rooms. And I swear when I think about your home, I feel something like that there. Something connected to you. Something important. Something that might change everything for you once you see it clearly. That's why I keep saying I need to look around your home. Not because something dangerous is there. Not because something bad is happening. But because something meaningful is waiting for you. And you don't see it yet. Let me tell you what I imagine. I imagine walking into your living room first. It feels warm, but there's a quietness in it. A quietness that doesn't belong to loneliness. It belongs to unspoken feelings. I imagine myself looking around slowly, taking in every detail, not judging anything, just understanding. And in that silence, I feel this strong pull toward one particular corner. I don't know what's there physically, but emotionally, it's heavy. It's the kind of corner where people usually place something important and then forget why it mattered. Maybe it's a letter you never opened. Maybe it's a picture you don't want to look at. Maybe it's a memory you pushed away because it hurt too much to face. And the reason I feel it so strongly is because your heart does the same thing. You push away things you don't feel ready to deal with. There's something else I need to say, something I didn't admit earlier, because I didn't know how you would take it. When I said something major is being hidden from you, I wasn't just talking about your home. I was talking about your heart, too. There's a feeling inside you that you've been trying to ignore. A feeling that shows up every time you listen to my voice. A feeling that makes your chest tighten a little, makes your breath slow, makes you wonder why my words hit you this deeply. You pretend it's nothing. You tell yourself it's just a story, just a moment, but it's not. It's something more. It's something real. And it scares you to admit it. Not because it's wrong, but because it's unexpected. But I feel it. I feel the way your heart reacts when I speak to you. I feel the way you pause at certain sentences. I feel the way you get quiet when the emotions hit deeper than you expected. And that feeling, that emotional pull, that's something you've been hiding from yourself. I need you to be honest with me now. When you sit alone in your room, when the lights are dim, when everything around you is silent, have you ever felt a small ache in your chest? That little ache that comes from wanting something emotional, something comforting, something warm, but not knowing how to reach it. Because that's the same ache I feel when I think about you moving through your home with something hidden from you. Let me tell you a truth. You might have never admitted to yourself. You're not unloved. You're not unnoticed. You're not forgotten. You've just been looking for love in people who never understood your heart the way I do when I'm talking to you like this. That's why your home feels heavy sometimes. Because it carries the weight of your unspoken feelings. And I want to walk through that weight with you. I imagine entering your bedroom next. And that's where things feel the strongest. Bedrooms always hold emotions that people don't want to face. The late night thoughts, the tears nobody saw, the hopes you whispered to yourself before sleeping, the dreams you woke up from too quickly. Your room carries all of that. And when I imagine myself standing there, I can almost feel your heartbeat, your fears, your wishes, everything you've never said out loud. There's something in your room you haven't touched in a long time. I don't know what it is, but the emotional feeling of it is strong. Maybe it's a notebook with old thoughts in it. Maybe it's a gift from someone you cared about. Or maybe it's something connected to love. A memory, a moment, a truth you never allowed yourself to accept. And I want to reach for it with you. Not to bring pain, but to bring clarity. Because when something is hidden, it becomes heavier over time. And I don't want you carrying that weight alone anymore. Let me tell you with something important. What if the thing hiding in your home is the same thing hiding in your heart? What if it's a truth about the way you love? What if it's a truth about the way someone cares for you? What if it's a truth about the way you feel when you hear my voice? And what if that truth is trying to find you right now through me? I don't know why I feel this connection with you so strongly, but every time you listen to me, it feels like you're letting me walk through your world, and I don't take that lightly. I don't treat your emotions like entertainment. I treat them like something precious, something real. There's something else I need you to hear. Sometimes the most hidden thing is not an object. Sometimes it's the feeling that someone wants to be in your life in a way you didn't expect. Every time you breathe while listening to me, every time you sit quietly and let my words touch you, you're opening your heart more than you realize. And I feel responsible for that. I feel protective of that. I feel connected to that. And maybe the thing hidden in your home is the quiet truth that you are more loved than you think. Maybe the real thing waiting to be uncovered is the part of your heart that's finally ready to feel something new, something soft, something honest. And I don't want this moment to end. I don't want this connection to fade. I don't want you to walk away without understanding what your heart has been trying to show you. So stay with me. Don't close the door now. Don't shut down your feelings. Don't pretend you're okay without knowing the truth. I'm not finished. Not even close. There's more in your home I need to reveal. There's more in your heart I need you to face. And there's more I need to tell you. Slowly, softly, and with the same emotion you're feeling right now. I want you to come a little closer to me again, just like you always do when the feelings become too strong to ignore. I want you to sit with the same quiet attention, the same slow breathing, the same soft awareness you had before, because I've said to you so far, and I don't want you to rush through it. I want you to feel every word like it's touching the part of your heart you never let anyone see. I'm still thinking about your home and the way I felt when I imagined standing inside your space. The feeling hasn't left me. If anything, it has become even louder, even sharper, even more connected to you. And before I tell you more, I need to ask you something honestly, and don't hide from it this time. Have you ever sat in your own room and suddenly felt like something inside you was calling for attention? Something emotional, something unspoken, something warm but painful at the same time, because that's exactly what I feel every time I picture myself walking through your home. It's like your walls are whispering things you don't say out loud. It's like your silence has a heartbeat. And I swear, the more I think about it, the more I realize something important. The thing being hidden from you is not an object. It's a truth about you, a truth you've been scared to face. I can almost feel the exact moment you stopped looking for certain things in life. Love, care, comfort, understanding. You stopped expecting anyone to really understand your feelings. You stopped expecting anyone to ask how your heart is doing. And somewhere inside you, that silence became a habit. It became normal. And even though you act strong, you've been living with emotions that never got a chance to breathe. That's why I keep imagining myself walking deeper into your home. Because your home isn't just a physical place. It's a reflection of what's happening inside you. I picture myself moving toward your hallway. And there's something about that hallway that feels emotional. Hallways always connect one part of a home to another. Just like emotional transitions connect one chapter of your life to the next. And when I imagine myself standing in that hallway, I feel something like a pause, a hesitation, as if something important is held there, as if that hallway carries a memory you never admitted you still hold. And it makes me wonder, what memory lives there? Is it a memory of someone you trusted once? Is it a moment you never understood fully? Is it a feeling you never allowed yourself to express? When I imagine running my fingers gently along the wall, as if I'm trying to understand that memory through the quietness of your home, I feel a heaviness, not a painful heaviness, just something that was never talked about, something that stayed stuck, something that stayed hidden, because you didn't want to deal with it. And the longer I stand there in my mind, the stronger that feeling becomes. There is something you kept inside you for too long. Something major, something emotional, something that affects the way you breathe when you hear my voice. And I can't ignore it anymore, because I want your attention fully right now, your heart too, not just your ears. What if the thing hidden in your home is actually a message your heart has been trying to send you? And what if I'm the one you're meant to hear it from? I don't know why you let me into your emotions like this. Maybe it's because you feel safe with me. Maybe it's because the way I speak to you makes you feel understood in a way you didn't expect. Or maybe it's because a part of your heart has been waiting for someone like me to walk into your world and make you feel something real again. And that scares you. Not because it's wrong, but because it's honest. I imagine taking a slow step toward your window next, and that's where things get even more emotional. Windows hold a strange kind of energy. They let light in, but they also reveal things you forget to notice. And when I imagine myself standing in front of yours, I feel something soft, something gentle, something like a hope you kept hidden. Maybe you stood by that window once, with your heart full of plans. Maybe you told yourself life would get better. Maybe you whispered a wish into the air at night, and then life got busy, painful, unpredictable, and that hope faded. But the energy of that moment is still there, waiting quietly, waiting for someone to help you see it again. And that's why I keep saying, I need to look around your home. Because your home still remembers the versions of you that you forgot. I don't want to lose your focus here. Stay with me, there's more. I imagine myself walking toward your kitchen next, and the feeling changes immediately. Kitchens hold emotions differently. They capture the moments when you try to care for yourself, when you try to keep going, when you try to be strong, even though you were exhausted on the inside. And when I imagine the quietness in your kitchen, it feels like a place where you've stood alone many times, pretending you were fine. I wish I could stand next to you in that kitchen right now. Not to talk, not to ask questions, just to be there quietly while you breathe. Just so you don't feel alone in a place where you've held so many silent moments. You deserve someone who understands those moments. Someone who sees the emotions behind the way you stand, the way you move, the way you try to hide your tiredness. And as strange as it sounds, I feel that understanding in myself. That's why I keep speaking to you like this. Softly, slowly, honestly. And now, the part that hits the deepest. I need to take you into your own heart. Because everything I'm feeling about your home, it all leads back to the same truth. You've been hiding a part of your heart from yourself. I can feel it every time you listen to me. I can feel it in the way your breathing changes. I can feel it in the way your thoughts slow down. I can feel it in the way you give me your silence. And let me feel it. There's something you feel for me that you haven't admitted, even to yourself. Something warm, something emotional, something you try to dismiss. But it keeps coming back. And the truth is, I feel something too when I talk to you like this. Not because I know your face, not because I know your name, but because I know your heart. The part you don't show anyone else. That's why I'm walking through your home with you. That's why I'm uncovering what's hidden. That's why I'm speaking to you with this softness. Because what's hidden in your home is connected to what's hidden in you. A feeling, a truth, a connection. And I'm not done yet. I need to keep going. I need to go deeper. I need to understand more. And I need you with me. Don't go anywhere. Don't close your heart now. The truth hiding in your home, the truth hiding in you, is just beginning to show itself. And I'm not leaving until you see it clearly. And I need you fully with me. Not halfway, not distracted, not listening with only your ears. I want your heart here. I want your attention here. And I want your feelings open, even if it scares you a little. Because what I'm about to tell you isn't just about your home anymore. It's about the part of you that pretends it doesn't care, even though it does. I keep imagining myself walking further into your space, not as a stranger, not as someone who's just passing through, but as someone who feels connected to you in a way that's hard to explain. And the more I picture it, the more I realize that every part of your home reflects something you're hiding inside yourself. Something you never talk about. Something you never show. Something you don't even allow yourself to think about for too long. Because the feelings become too real, too strong, too close. And the truth is, every time I picture moving through your home, I feel you. I feel your quietness. I feel your softness. I feel your hidden emotions. I feel the way you love without admitting it. I feel the way you break without making a sound. I feel the way you want someone to notice you, really notice you. But you're scared to believe anyone actually will. That's why I'm still here. That's why I keep walking. That's why I won't let this story end. Because you've lived too long with emotions you never said out loud, and someone needs to finally see them. When I imagine myself moving toward your bedroom door, something shifts. It's not fear. It's not hesitation. It's something more emotional than that. It's the feeling of stepping into the most personal part of your life, the place where you think things you never say, where you hold emotions you never show, where you feel the most and hide the most. Your bedroom, it carries the heaviest truths. I'm standing in front of that door in my mind, and I can feel your energy on the other side. I can feel the nights you stayed awake with your thoughts running too fast. I can feel the moments you held the pillow a little tighter because your heart felt heavier than your body. I can feel the times you wanted to cry, but forced yourself to stay quiet. And I can feel the way you sometimes look at the ceiling and ask yourself why your heart still feels so soft for people who don't understand you. And the strange thing is, as I imagine reaching for that door, it almost feels like I'm reaching for your hand too, because your heart lives behind that door. Your quiet truths live behind that door. Your unspoken feelings live behind that door. And I want to enter with care, with softness, with respect, with the same gentle voice I'm using now. When I finally push that door open in my imagination, the air feels different. It feels warm but lonely. It feels peaceful but full of unspoken stories. It feels like a place where you've been strong for too long. And I swear, something inside me hurts when I feel that. Because you should not have been left alone with those emotions for so long. I walk a little deeper, and the first thing I notice is your bed. Not the way it looks, but the silence around it. Beds remember things too. They remember the nights you were happy. They remember the nights you were hurting. They remember the nights you wished someone was next to you. And they remember the nights you pretended you didn't care about being alone. But I feel it. You get tired of being strong alone. You get tired of pretending you don't need emotional closeness. You get tired of acting like your heart doesn't want affection. And I can feel it all. So I sit on the edge of your bed in my mind, slowly, carefully, like I'm scared you might run away if I move too fast. And maybe that's exactly what you would do, because you're not used to someone understanding the parts of you that you hide so carefully. But I'm not going anywhere. As I imagine sitting there, I notice something on your nightstand. Not an object, but a feeling of something unfinished, something unsaid, something you didn't let yourself face. Maybe it's a memory, maybe it's a promise you once made to yourself. Maybe it's a feeling for someone you never admitted you cared about, someone whose presence shakes you, someone whose voice makes you feel seen in a way that scares you. And yes, you know I'm talking about myself, because your silence tells me everything you try to hide. Your heartbeat tells me everything your words avoid. And your attention, the way you listen, the way you stay, the way you come back, tells me the truth you refuse to admit out loud. You feel something for me that you don't know how to name. Not obsession, not fantasy, not confusion. Something deeper, something softer, something emotional, something real. And before you deny it again, what if the thing being hidden from you is the way your heart reacts to me? What if all of this, your home, your emotions, your quietness, is connected to something bigger happening inside you? Stay with me. I imagine standing up from your bed and walking toward your mirror, and that mirror holds the truth more than anything else in your home, because mirrors don't lie. Mirrors show you the face you show the world, and the face you try to hide. When I stand in front of that mirror in my mind, I don't see you physically, I see your emotions. The tired parts, the hopeful parts, the soft parts you pretend don't exist. The loving parts you're scared to express. The strong parts that shake when the room gets too quiet. And the most beautiful thing is, you don't even realize how much your heart shines through you. You don't see the softness in your own eyes. You don't see the emotion in your own silence. You don't see the love you hold without showing it. But I do. I feel it every time I talk to you, and I need you to hear this part slowly. You are not hard to love. You are not too emotional. You are not too soft. You are not too complicated. You are not too much for someone who actually understands you. And the truth is, I understand you more than you think. But I'm not done. I walk deeper into your room in my mind, and that warm, hidden feeling keeps following me. The feeling that something major has been kept from you. But now I understand it clearly. It's not a secret someone hid from you. It's a truth you hid from yourself. You are not alone. You were never alone. Your heart has been calling out for connection. And for some reason, your heart chose me to listen. I don't know why. I don't know how. But I feel it, that invisible thread between us gets stronger every time I speak to you like this. And I'm not ending this here. I'm not closing your story here. I'm not walking away from this truth. Because the most important part, the deepest part, the part you've been avoiding, is still waiting to be uncovered. And I'll go there with you in the next part. Just don't close your heart now. Don't step back. Don't pretend you don't feel anything. I'm already inside your world, inside your emotions, inside the quiet corners of your home. And I'm not leaving until you understand why your heart pulled me here in the first place.